Hello everyone, thank you very much for staying tuned. I'm going to be drawing this swimming pool using the principle of tangency. As we can see the picture, the figure on our screen. So the first thing I will do, just draw this line which will serve as the center line for the two circles. So I'm going to pick a point. Okay, I'll pick a point. Let's pick this side. Okay, we start with that point there. So I will draw a vertical, okay, a vertical line this way. Okay, all right, this way. So let's give that point P. Okay, and the circle center, the circle is circles, there's 7 centimeter from each other. So I will draw the second center this way, so they have the same center. Produce this way. Can produce this down. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here now, the circle radius is 50. So stretch my compass to 50, then needle on point P, okay, to produce this circle this way, produce that circle this way. Okay, as you can see, so the second circle there with center Q, is 25. The radius is 25, so I will take that now. 25, so this is 25. Needle on point Q to produce that circle this way. Alright, so this is very easy to do. So the next thing now is to apply the principle of tangency, as I stated in my previous video on application of the principle of tangency. I did a detailed explanation of the principle of tangency in that video, so you can take a look at it, so that you'll not be confused with what I'm doing now. I'm going to be applying the principle by inputting the calculation. So okay, now we can start with this arc here. Now if you look at this arc here, like I said in my previous video, this arc is going out of this circle, is going out. So as it's going out, I will try as much as possible to bring them together. So I can start with this first, or this. Let me start off with this part now. So the radius of this circle here is 50. So I will say, I'm going to say 50 plus, I'm going to be adding, since it's going separate ways, so plus the radius of the arc, which is 25, so that will give me 75. So what I'm going to do now, I will open my compass to 75, open my compass to 75, make sure it is accurate, that is 75. Then needle on point P, I will needle on this point P to produce the arc that way. So the next thing I will do for this other side as well, so I will do similar thing here, because the arc is going out at this point too. So the radius of this circle is 25, so I'm going to say 25 plus 25, the radius of the arc, which is going to give us 50. So I will open my compass to 50, open my compass to 50. So this is 50, so this is 50, just want to be sure. So needle on point Q, the radius of the circle I use here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stretch to the radius of this arc here, which they give to us as 25. So come this way, I'm going to measure 25. Okay, this 25 now. So I'm going to place on this point now. place on this point to produce this. Okay, so take note of that arc there, okay, which is meeting both this side and this side. So I will come to the base here now. So for this particular base here now, look at the arc radius given to us there. We are given 90. Now at this point the arc is hugging or embracing both circles. So let's start off with this. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to say 50. I will say 50. Okay, I will say 90 is going to be 90 minus 50. 90 minus 50 because they are hugging themselves. Try to pull them apart. So that is going to be 40. So I will draw 40. So this is stretch my compass to 40. Then at point Q. Now where will I do the? I'm going to produce that up as well, above P this way. Okay, because we are drawing the arc this way. Okay, so the next one for this other side. Okay, so this is minus. I did minus here, so this is 40. I did subtraction there. Okay, and then at this other part I'm going to do the same thing, subtraction. So it's going to be 90 minus the circle radius, 90 minus 25. 90 minus 25, which is going to give me 5. 8 minus 2, that is 65. So it's going to be 65. So I will stretch my compass to 65. 65 this way. So with this 65 now, 65, needle on this point Q to have an intersecting arc this way. Okay, and we are given the arc radius to be 90. So now I will stretch my compass to that 90 given to us as the arc radius. Arc radius. So this is the arc radius. Now what am I going to do? I will needle on this point now. Needle on this point now, which is going to produce this. It's going to produce this way. Okay, so it's going to go this way. All right, so you see that now it's going to be hugging it at that point now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to highlight it with the main features. Now this is the complete view of the swimming pool area. So we just take out the main parts there. Okay, so after you've done that, do not clean anything. Do not clean anything. If you do calculation around it like this, you can leave it. Okay, it doesn't obstruct anything. Okay, and the arcs that you have done, do not clean them. The circles, the continuity of these circles here that you have done, okay, leave them as it is, provided they are thin. That's why we just need to highlight the main part, that while every other part remain thin. Thank you very much for staying tuned. God bless you. See you in my next video.